Hello everybody, it is still Sunday the 4th of February. Now I'm making a second video today and usually I shouldn't do that because one takes away from the other, tends to be that way. So please be aware that I made two videos today, and if you have the time please watch both of them. Again, I want to talk about the image of separating the wheat from the chaff, because it's something I've just heard today when I was watching True News. The mechanical way of separating wheat and chaff in agriculture, which actually showed me something. And I want to talk about being anchored in our truth, being anchored in this world, being anchored in this reality, and building a reality that is according to our truth. So, separating the wheat from the chaff, the mechanical agricultural thing that they do is, so they have the sheaves of wheat, they beat them so that the grain separates from the chaff, and then they throw it up in the air. And the grain falls back down because it's heavier, and the chaff is being blown away in the wind. And that's how it separates. And it's really something like what is happening to us at the moment. In a spiritual awakening, you're being thrown up into the air, into all possibilities, really. But if you are anchored in this world, Jesus said those that are weighed down by the cares of this world, that is the wheat that will fall back down, whereas the chaff will be blown away. So those that are anchored in the cares of this world, those that care for this world, those that love this world, will remain. Whereas the others that have, and it is, you have to deny yourself in order to be blown away with the chaff. Your truth, what you are as a spiritual being, is connected, entangled in the energies of this world, where we give and receive to one another, and we create connections, we create energetic connections that connect us, that tie us, in a way tie us to each other. But that is the web of life in this world, the energetic web. And that is built out of caring for one another, caring for yourself as well. You need to receive for yourself, you want to give to others. That is what is creating this web, and it is a spiritual web. Spirituality is not somewhere else, it is here, it is within you, it is all around you, you're in it. And those that are weighed down, tied down in this web, they will remain, and the rest will be blown away. And I had for the longest time this image, of a spiritual awakening, of turtles that hatch on the beach. Young turtles that come out of the ground into the sunlight, and the seagulls are everywhere to eat them. And that is what I think will happen to the chaff. They will get eaten. But it has been taught back to front. You know, when Jesus said, if you're weighed down by the cares of this world, oh, that's a bad thing. No, that is the good thing. That is what you should be. You should be connected to that, in love, to that which is around you. And it should hold you down. And even if you've been thrown into the air, yeah, into consideration of other things, it should bring you down to earth again. And to see what you have learned up there would serve that which you are a part of. And that is good. See, the biggest mistake that people make in the consideration of all of this, yeah? They're trying to understand what Jesus wants of them and, what they should do. And in all of that, they're going from one assumption, and that is written in stone. That assumption is written in stone, and everything else has to go according to that assumption. And that assumption is that Jesus was good and that he loved humanity. And then everything else must follow from that. Jesus did not love humanity, he loved that kingdom. He loved the spirit of the one that will have dominion over everything, and he wanted to serve that. That is God. It's not a person, it's that intention. That is God. And everything that is filled with that intention becomes the image of that God. And that is what he was in service of. That is what he loved. Everything he did for that kingdom that was created by that spirit. Yeah? So, I've heard people, when he says, well, if you want to be part of the kingdom, if you follow me on my way to that kingdom, denying yourself, you must hate your mother and father. Yeah? Which to a human being that is in the web of the connections, that sounds wrong. Yeah, you should not hate your mother and father. And then they are bending backwards. I mean, going into complete contortions, trying to explain how hating your mother and father is actually good, according to a human being. It's not. That's it. It's not good, according to the web of life that is here. But it will, if you do that, if you detach from all the connections to your friends, to your family, if God wants you, he will detach you from all those connections. If that God wants you. And then you are without hold, without a structure that you have a place in, that sustains you. You're out of that structure, and then you become the chaff in the wind that can be eaten up by that kingdom. And that is the way. Jesus showed you the way of becoming the chaff that will be blown away, so the kingdom can pick it up and rule over it. People are going from the wrong assumption. They're thinking he came to save us or to do something for us, that he came in service to us. And he didn't. He came in service to that kingdom. And once you detach from the cares of this world, when you no longer care, the love for this world does not weigh you down and keep you inside of the web that gives you strength that you are a part of. that sustains you. Once you detach from that, you become the chaff that can be blown away. And the seagulls will get you. So, really, that is what people need to see. He was not good. The knowledge that he brought was good. You know, the spiritual, ask and you shall be given. Know that you have received it and it shall be yours. Which would lead to spiritual healings and, you know, a way of working this reality on a different level. But then what should that serve? What should that knowledge serve? Should we use that knowledge within the natural connections of this world, according to who we really are, and give to one another, heal one another? Or shall again that knowledge be given in service to a kingdom that wants to rule over us, and that will use that knowledge according to its own intention? We'll find a way that knowledge will serve us so we can get a hold of the twats and rule over them. See, that's the knowledge. To me, the knowledge stands. Yeah, I do believe in that, and I believe in it. Not there's plenty of things we can see in the world that can bear that out. What they call energy healings or stuff like that. I mean, we know it exists, therefore it is real. So the knowledge is real. It's just the question of what should it serve. Should it serve life according to this world, or should it serve an intention that is actually alien to this world? The kingdom of my Father, the intention, God, the intention is not of this world. It is alien to this world. And if you look around nature, you can see it. In nature, there is no part that has got, sorry, I've got a cat hanging on to me. There is no part of nature that is ruling over everything else. There is not a plant, not an animal, not anything that has complete dominion over everything else. That is not according to this world. But everything has its place. Everything is in an ecosystem where it receives and gives to one another. And there are many different ecosystems. Yeah, I mean, diversity in this world is huge. But that is how things are done here. That is the way of this world. And that thought is alien. And it is only if you detach from the way things are done here. And the way that things are done here is what has created you, what has created your truth. It is only when you detach from that, you're no longer part of that. You're floating up above it. And you're not weighed down by the love of it, by the care of it. And then you will be blown away and that kingdom will catch you. Those that are weighed down by the cares of this world will never see that kingdom. Then let's make sure we won't see it. But have a world that is according to the truth of what is here. The system that is here. The natural system. And not an alien system. So, by all means, I mean, we should go up. We should consider other possibilities. But we should bring it down to earth in a way and see, only bring that back which actually serves what is already here, can enhance it, and it's not destructive to it. Anyway, I leave it at that, and talk to you again soon. Bye.